Hello, Virgo Nation. This may be a reading that may resonate with you if you happen to have Virgo in your sun, moon, or rising dominant in your natal chart, or if you're cross-watching for a Virgoan. Keep in mind, Virgo, that these readings are general. So this automatically means that there will be certain things said in this reading that may resonate for you in particular. And then for some of you, maybe not every single thing may be a fact to your story. Listen to what is genuinely your message and let the rest go. Understand that those messages may have been intended for someone else's ears if it was not a message directly for you in particular. Please avoid making rash decisions based on general reading. If you like a reading based on your own personal energy, you can of course book a reading on my website, which happens to be angelic-ascensions-tarot.com. Virgo. Even though you hear me calling this a 7-day forecast, not every single thing mentioned in this reading may play out over the next 7 days. Sometimes the reading may not initially resonate because it hasn't had a chance to occur. We're always going to talk about sensitive topics. If that is not your thing, please take this opportunity to click off. Otherwise, let's dive into it. See what's going on for you over the next 7 days. What is going on with your stomach, Virgo? So you might be having digestive issues, having a stomach ache. Hello, VG. What's going on with you, Virgo? Let's see. Seems like you got a lot on your mind, Virgo. Some of you might be confused about certain things that are going on. Some of you could be confused about a child, especially about their education or how to guide a child in particular. Maybe there's a child that you might feel might be going in the right direction. You're trying to steer them in the right direction is what I'm trying to say. And maybe the influences around them you might feel are not the best. So maybe you might be looking for help connected to your children. So you could possibly be talking to your children's educator, their school, or possibly looking into something regarding their education that you might feel is important. This is Virgo. You got some obstacles. That's my cat. He is slapping the doorstop. So you might hear him in the background doing that. This is Taurus in your reading. I just got finished doing Taurus. Oh, here we go. So I did, and now it makes sense why Taurus has entered your reading, because I'm seeing some things as I lay out the cards. I'm like, yeah, this looks very similar to some things I talked about in Taurus. Well, I'm going to go there later about what I see, but I will say that some of you Virgos might be concerned about the roof over your head. Maybe literally, maybe there's something going on with your roof. Maybe it's time to get it replaced. Honestly, I feel like it has something to do with your living situation. This could be where you're searching. Some of you Virgoans could be doing a home search. Looks like you're doing something online. And I do feel that some of you Virgos, somebody is under the influence of alcohol, drugs, or potentially another person. Be careful about your windows. Virgo, seems like somebody might be looking through your window. Tell me if I'm talking too fast, because I deliberately try to slow down my speech so that you can hear you can understand what I'm saying. But other than that, I tend to speak very fast. So let me know if that becomes an issue. It seems that some of you are concerned about your workspace. Some of you may work from home. Maybe your home environment is, and maybe it's not that you work from, but let's start there. Seems like there's a lot of distractions surrounding your workspace. A lot of chatter, a lot of gossip. People have a lot to say. I don't know if it's if it's particularly about you, Virgo, or it could be. I don't know what this chatter is about, but I'm gonna see what it is. Whatever it is, it's confusing. It's like there's a lot of mixed opinions about maybe how someone is feeling about something that's going on at work. Some of you may work in healthcare. You're thinking about changing your career. What's really going on? What's going on in your environment? You got a snake in your environment. I would say literally, possibly, but it's the winter time. So I don't really think the snakes are really out like that, but they're out somewhere. I think they're at your workspace. Some of you, it's in court that you're meeting the snake. Or Virgo, some of them, someone may view you as such. They may view you as a snake. They may view you as being something, as being someone who is up to something. But this is definitely someone, spirit saying, watch what's going on in your immediate environment. Something in your situation is off, Virgo. For some of you, it's at home, or for some of you, you're concerned about home. In particular, your kitchen. Maybe you're doing some meal prep this week. I'm not sure. But this court situation definitely feels like it's something that's confusing you. You might be doing some traveling as well. You could possibly be going back to a place that maybe you grew up in. Seems like some of you might be having a lot of nostalgia this week. You could possibly be thinking a lot about your childhood, or there might be some a song in particular that kind of takes you back in time and may bring you back to some pleasant memories of your childhood. Possibly be getting in touch with a childhood friend, maybe somebody that you haven't heard from in a minute, or somebody around you could be. Seems like you are definitely concerned about your work situation. You're very distracted, like I mentioned, at work. Why? Because it looks like your situation, your external situation. Something turns your world upside down, it looks like. It's this legal situation. It seems like some of you are taking a company, an organization to court. Or some of you, maybe you have taxes that you owe. There's the government. You're being harassed. Or you're harassing somebody. It's that work. Spirit is constantly saying this is going on at work, at home. And for some of you, it's not going on with an adult, it's going on with a kid. A child might be bullied at work, at work, at school, at home. Okay, did I say you were confused? Now I am. Okay. Where do we start? Betrayed. What does Spirit want you to release this week? They want you to release a feeling of being betrayed. Maybe this is something that you're dwelling on. Some of you feel betrayed by somebody that is supposed to be a partner. I guess I picked up a deck that might not be camera friendly, but yeah, that's the Two of Cups. Maybe that's where the betrayal is. Since I'm talking about work and school and home, that sort of situation, that feels like that's where the betrayal is happening for some of you. Not all of you have a third party situation. Not all of you do, but let's make it clear. I mentioned to you, there's some similarities and parallels between Taurus, who happens to be here in your reading, and Virgo. So some of you are earth signs dealing with other earth signs. Somebody's fooling around with somebody at work. Somebody's playing with fire. Somebody's going to end up getting burned. Virgo or cross watcher. What's really going on? It looks like indecision. Sorry, 1 second. Oh, here you are, Virgo. With Taurus. Come on. You gotta be dealing with a Taurus. You're a double earth sign. Yeah, that's the indecision about whether or not to walk off from a particular situation. Some of you don't feel appreciated by the one you love. Some of you, it's that you don't feel appreciated at work. You definitely don't feel appreciated if you're part of the third party. That's obvious. Something's going on with the key, Taurus, or cross watch. Virgo, here I go, calling you Taurus. Maybe you are. Maybe you are a Taurus sun and you have Virgo elsewhere, or I'm picking up on the Taurus cross watcher because I'm telling you, these cards came out together. And here you are. Once again, like twice, it comes out this way. You got Libra that's also present. You have water sign Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. What's going on? You are packing and moving, very likely. So something happened with your living situation. Since I was talking to you about keys, maybe it's time to move. Virgo. There is a love relationship that for some of you Virgoans are coming to an end. Some of you are in a third party situation. Something is coming to an end. Somebody is having a situation with indecision because it looks like somebody is supposed to be in a relationship, but they're looking at everything else that passes by as if you're not there. So needless to say, I feel, Virgo or cross watcher, that there's a relationship that's struggling. I think that some of you feel ignored, or you feel that your partner has gone quiet. It seems that you are feeling betrayed for some particular reason. You're feeling resentful. You want to feel acknowledged by your partner, but instead it feels like you get, instead of this person acknowledging you, they pick up another drink. Somebody is out for themselves. Virgo or cross watcher, you might feel that they're concerned only for their own well-being and not yours. Maybe some of you are, it's a question mark about whether or not somebody is concerned about their well-being. The reason that I'm saying this is because somebody is drinking heavily. So maybe you might be worried about where somebody's mental space is. It's either they're always drinking or they're high. Hopefully this is not a child. For some of you it is. And this might be the week that you find out the truth about it. Maybe there's something that you didn't see before, but now you see it clearly. There is definitely a legal situation. And there is for sure, for some of you, not for all of you, but for some of you, there is heavy magic that is being performed, witchcraft that's being performed in the background. For others of you, it's not witchcraft. It's a whole bunch of manipulation and a whole bunch of BS and lines that somebody is feeding you, trying to keep you in the dark about things. So, for example, if you're talking to someone, you're trying to get the honest truth from them, it feels that somebody is going to lie. They're going to deny everything and turn it around on you, Virgo or cross watcher. Definitely, it feels like if you're in a love relationship, somebody is treating you more like an enemy than a companion. Something's going on in your situation. Hopefully some of you are not in a violent situation. I feel that maybe for some of you, you are. And this is the whole reason why court is involved. Somebody in your situation could possibly be facing jail time, especially if this pertains to violence or this pertains to, like I said, heavy drinking. I'm trying to figure out what it is I'm picking up on. I feel like it's a lot of liquor, it's a lot of emotion, and it's a lot of BS kind of mixed in. So be careful that you're not allowing your emotions to kind of take over in situations that can be de-escalated, because it feels like something could possibly be getting thrown out of proportion. And arguments this week, Virgo or cross watcher, could possibly take a turn for the worse. There's a Leo, the zodiac sign of a Leo, that's involved in the situation in the background. Somebody definitely worried about jail. They might feel that there's nothing that they can do about it. When I mean tension, fighting, arguments, things that are said that end up hurting the other person. That can be very damaging to a relationship this week, which is possibly why somebody's thinking about walking away. Let me remind you, someone this week feels betrayed, they feel resentful, and they feel like their partner, whomever this is, it could be a child that may feel that they're not acknowledged for the way that they feel or the things that they say that they feel are important. This week it feels that there's somebody that wants to overcome a particular obstacle. Somebody feels rejected. They feel pushed away. And it seems that this week somebody's looking for guidance on maybe how to turn a situation around, because somebody this week is very concerned about the state of their relationship. Or for some of you, since I'm talking about parent-child scenarios, maybe this is your child. Maybe you have an adult child or a teenager and they're dating, and maybe you see something that you're concerned about. Some of you, I know it's going to sound strange that I'm saying some of you Virgos could be getting married, or somebody on the outside of your situation could be getting married. No, it's not strange, because I did tell you that some of you are in a third party. Some of you are married, or you are in a situation that resembles marriage, but this is not somebody that's really married. Somebody that's playing house. There's an Aquarius that comes into your reading. Some of you, this is a long distance relationship, or this not a relationship at all, like a romantic one. Like I said, you might be viewing this from the outside looking in. Come on with it. Somebody's really in their ego. They're on their high horse this week. They're saying some really damaging, disparaging things. And it seems like somebody's leaving like a bat out of hell. Somebody is just very angry. See that? Mouth wide open in both cards. It's a lot of yelling, a lot of frustration, a lot of tension. I hope that no one's getting behind the wheel of a car impaired. Like I said, emotions and being under the influence, it wouldn't be worth your time, because it looks like somebody's going to end up regretting their decisions. Somebody's acting on impulse and, like I said, emotion. Possibly rather than having like adrenaline pumping through their blood, they have liquor pumping through their blood. That's how strong somebody's like blood concentration. What do you call that? Like if somebody were to take a breathalyzer, you get what I mean. And somebody's pissed off about it. They're like, again? You're doing this again? Somebody's giving you the runaround. For some of you Virgoans, you're staying in the same cycle, the same abusive cycle. This is Scorpio that just entered your reading. It seems like this is the week. Again, you're walking away. You've been on the fence about something for a while. Or for some of you, somebody's in a state of indecision about a third-party situation. Somebody's decided to get out of a third-party situation. It could be a Gemini. For some of you, what you don't see, the source of your fighting is that somebody is hooking up with somebody else. They're spending time with somebody else. That's what turns your world upside down, is that. And for some of you, this is going on at work, or for somebody that they work with. Your intuition wasn't wrong. You're not going crazy. But this is the week, like I said, that you find out about it. Virgo, this could be you, Queen of Pentacles. It's not that you find out about it. I think this has been going on for a while, because like I said, this is chasing a whole cycle. But that's what I mean. I guess that's why Spirit had me say again. This isn't the first time, but I feel that you felt betrayed or cheated on. I think this has happened to you multiple times, unfortunately. So Spirit is saying, it might be time to let this go. Come on. 7 of Swords. Twice. I was talking to you about a legal situation. Well, I guess I kind of intertwined it with that, with this fighting. Somebody is putting their hands on somebody. That's what this feels like to me. Is there another reason you're going to court? Yeah. Didn't I mention something about your roof over your head, your living situation? That could possibly be why you're going to court. For some of you, you're not. You might be dating someone, seeing someone, and maybe they have a legal situation. They might have a little bit of a rap sheet. This isn't to paint somebody in a bad light, because maybe somebody has had issues with the law, or they've been in jail before. It doesn't necessarily make them a bad person. But in this case, with the way that this is looking, You are seeing someone, Virgo, because it seems like you could possibly be meeting somebody like under circumstances like work. You're maybe somebody is a neighbor of yours. You might be meeting someone at a party or whatever. The point is you're meeting somebody because it definitely feels like if you're interested in dating. Or maybe somebody's not really single, but they're acting like they're interested in dating. Be careful about what's going on. There's a lot of deception in this situation for Virgo cross watcher. But yeah, let's go back to that. You might want to find out about the truth about someone's background and maybe what they've done before. Not saying, let me clarify what I'm saying. I'm not saying go do a full background check on somebody, but I guess I'm not saying not to. Do what you feel is, what I'm trying to say is I'm not telling you to go to extremes, but I am saying maybe have a conversation with someone. I don't know if somebody's going to be honest like that though, Virgo. Anyway, let's keep going with the story. Someone's coming across as very romantic, really going out of their way to try to get your attention, really being very romantic with you. Somebody could possibly be coming to pick you up for a date, Virgo. Or this could be somebody from your past having the nerve to come in. I don't know, gotta talk to you. Still have the Virgo Nation. Some of you might have pets, Virgo. Gosh, what is really going on? Okay. Okay, biggest clue. If this is your story, Virgo, and the way that you'll know that this is your story, the way how I'm describing this is that there's something pretty big that's kind of hidden. Somebody has kids with someone, or they share some sort of tie with them. Like they live together, like they share a lease together, they share, I can say kids or something such as this that kind of keeps them tied. So then maybe they're not together romantically, but there's something such as this. The point that I'm trying to make is that somebody has a situation where they're tied to somebody. Whether it's their baby mama, their wife, a live-in girlfriend, a live-in boyfriend. There's some things that, yeah, like they're engaged to somebody, or they were at some point. There's some things about the situation that maybe other people know that you don't know. Okay, you got some gossip. For some of you, I feel that that's at the workplace. Okay, you got gossip and drama. Hopefully, if this is your dating life, this isn't something that kind of attracts a whole bunch of attention. It might. Maybe you're somebody that's well known. I don't know. Or this could be happening with someone who is maybe like a celebrity or whatever. What am I trying to say? Yes, get to know this person, get to know their situation. They come across as very charming, possibly very well dressed, can hold a really good conversation, but really what you might not see, because this person is not going to let their flaws show right at the beginning, but I think somebody has really bad temper. And I think somebody can be very violent. And I think if you're kind of caught up in the charm of a situation, you might miss some huge red flags. That's what this feels like. You're really caught up in the romance and the charm of a situation, but really something else is kind of lurking in the background. Somebody got some skeletons in the closet, some things that maybe they're not telling you about. So I'm not trying to be your mama and tell you to, tell you about your bedroom activities, but I will say that maybe you want to make sure that you protect your sexual health, Virgo or cross-fletcher. because it doesn't look like somebody's looking out for that. And that could possibly become an issue. Somebody has babies somewhere, or this is maybe a one-night stand, I suppose, and somebody could end up pregnant. Like I said, somebody has a whole situation. I did say somebody has responsibilities. They had a whole baby mama, or they got a baby on the way, and you have no idea. And you're walking into a situation where you're really thinking that somebody is single, but then you walk in on a whole bunch of drama, not realizing that that's what this situation really was. Some sort of, either somebody is married, or they have somebody else fooled, like they're gonna marry them, but really they're creeping around with everybody else. That's what I mean. This situation involves a whole bunch of deception. So again, take your time to figure out who you're really getting involved with, because it seems like some of you might be giving somebody the benefit of the doubt, and you're really falling for someone, and the situation just kind of seems right, but something about this situation in the background is all wrong. A fire sign is heavily highlighted. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, as well as a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, but Cancer would be the highlighted water sign. You might be getting a message from someone's week, Virgo. Or perhaps this is the week where maybe you decide to reach out to somebody, because it definitely feels like somebody is on your mind, somebody that you really genuinely care about, or vice versa. Maybe somebody feels like you did somebody wrong, or you feel wronged in some sort of way, possibly Virgo. Let's talk about what's going on at your job. Because as I mentioned to you, I think that's where the gossip and drama is for some of you there. I would usually say that's happening in the background, but I don't think so. I don't think that's the case this week. I think that's happening front and center in your situation. And I think somebody in the situation is an ish starter. The reading can go reversed. Somebody could possibly view you this way. Of course, Leo shows up. I didn't mention Leo, Virgo, and Leo are always in the reading together. Maybe you're on the cusp, or you're Virgos dealing with Leos. Virgos dealing with Taurus, because I picked up Taurus cross watchers very heavily earlier. You got Aries, I did talk to you about that. So this whole thing about work, yeah? Talked to you at the beginning of the reading about harassment. Somebody has a lot of, you caught the eye of somebody. Why do I hear FBI? Somebody is under surveillance. Either maybe it is, maybe legally it is, I'm not trying to say legally. Maybe it is, maybe it has something to do with that. I don't think that's the case for a majority of you, but somebody might be acting like the dang FBI. For others of you, this is like they're acting like the feds, basically like, this is a partner suspecting that you're doing something at work, so they're investigating you like that. But for others of you, I think that somebody has their eye on your money. This is the reason that I feel that heavy rituals, heavy witchcraft, okay? Because let's talk about it. You got that going on. Somebody's doing something. For some of you, that's the case. I think some of you know about it. You know exactly who this is. This isn't being said to worry you, but chances are you would have already been in this state of mind, because it's showing me that somebody is in a state of fear about this already. Or this is somebody that wants you to be in a state of fear. They want you to fear them. They want you to fear their magic. Virgo or cross watcher. Some of you, the gossip has something to do with family members. Could be family members gossiping amongst themselves about you. It doesn't have to be malicious gossip. It seems like some of this these things that are being said are said out of concern, genuine concern about what might be going down in somebody's situation. For others of you, yeah, it is. Certain things are being done for other people's entertainment. Other people might get a kick out of whatever this drama and this gossip is about. Some of you, maybe you work with the public or you work online. You might have your own business possibly. What I'm trying to say is that you have an opponent. Not that you went to look for this opponent, not that you went to look for this drama, but it just seems like somebody's bringing this to you. It's greed. And it seems that somebody has no qualms about spreading lies to try to maybe push you down or to get you to maybe walk off from what it is that you do, or maybe try to make you feel very uncomfortable, to say the least. If it's not to make you leave, then it's that. Somebody wants you to feel uncomfortable, wants you to feel like maybe you don't fit in. This is being done, why? Out of jealousy. Somebody is jealous of maybe something that you bring to the table. This would be the reason for the gossip and the drama. For somebody, the gossip and the drama is irrelevant. Why? Maybe you do need some lights installed in your house, but it feels like it's your light that somebody is drawn to. This is very similar to Taurus. Bullied is on the other side. I talked about that at the beginning of the reading. Somebody is possibly being bullied at school, at home, because of your light. Spirit, show me what's going on with the Virgo nation. And you got other people kind of following blindly, kind of falling for what lies are being told about this particular situation. Because it feels like some of you Virgos, you feel attacked at work. And some of you, you are feeling conflicted about whether or not this is a place that you want to stay, or this is how somebody wants you to feel about it. Be careful about dating at work. Because I feel that is possibly why something might be catching a lot of attention at work if you are dating somebody. Seems like spotlight is on you. And people are watching you like you're a sitcom. Like this is just pure entertainment for them. Or for some of you, maybe you are going through something. Maybe you feel like it's really intense, it's really heavy. And maybe you feel like there are people that have zero compassion for what you're going through. Anyway, in the background of your situation, Virgo, I think that someone is wanting to come back. I think that someone has been very slow to return. They're slow to return because they feel that the grass is greener, so they're going to play around for as long as they possibly can. And then it seems that they're coming back through because someone views you as their one. They feel like you're the one that got away. And maybe they needed to learn this lesson without you kind of being there, being by their side. It's a big question mark to me about whether somebody has genuinely changed and they really learned their lesson, Virgo. Only you can decide. I think some of you that is the case. Maybe they have, but for some of you, somebody's conflicted about whether or not they're completely ready to change their entire lifestyle around to make room for you and to make you a priority in it, or to make a child a priority in their situation. Okay, so you got that whole situation that's going on in the background. What else do you want, Virgo, to see, spirit guides, about this situation? It feels like your guides are telling you to slow down, breathe, Virgo. It feels like you're going a mile a minute. Work this week might be kind of difficult to maneuver. That's not impossible. It seems like you're someone that is very aware. I think you're very self-aware as well. I think you're aware that somebody's trying to paint a particular picture or to push a certain narrative. And I think that you'll act accordingly. Your spirit guides say this situation will be handled in a just and fair manner. Fairness. You got Ma'at that comes into your reading. This feels like this is your spirit guides coming in to take a hold of a situation that has gotten completely out of control. Or it may feel like it for you anyway, because it looks like you're looking for justice. And you might feel that some of you Virgons, you feel like you're surrounded by people that just can't be trusted, or someone in particular. Please do not allow somebody to make you their secret. I don't know. This feels like somebody's making somebody the butt of their joke, kind of. Or maybe this is something that you're watching on TV. Maybe it really is a TV show. I don't know. A TV show is full of drama, full of gossip. Maybe that's the type of, maybe you are a content creator and that's what you bring is the tea. People are tuning in to find out what's going on, to find out the gossip about, okay, what's going on with this person, what's going on with that person, that sort of thing. This legal situation, yeah? Some of you, it feels like you're hearing back. There's a final decision that's coming in this week. Some of you could possibly be hearing the verdict, the outcome. Here you are, Virgo, or this is another earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, another Taurus. Come on, let's see what's going on with your kids. Because it seems like there might be a child that you might be viewing as, you might feel that they're misbehaving or they're just very disrespectful, very outspoken. And this might be a child that feels that their parent is the one that's doing the harassing. This might be a parent that might, or a child, however this goes, a friend even. That somebody is maybe going back and telling personal things about them to other people. This is like family members gossiping amongst themselves about maybe what's going on with whomever. This would be malicious gossip, or this would be what somebody sees as betrayal. So maybe you might hear back, maybe some information is circulating, because it feels like there's a lot of buzz around your name. So if you are a business owner, it seems like business picks up and maybe some money starts rolling through. Somebody could possibly be getting back to you or talking to you about money, opportunities, and this sort of thing. Others of you with this whole legal situation, it seems like something is going to be very costly, or it has been. And maybe that's what has you worried about your financial situation. It feels like you're worried that you're going to lose out. It seems like you're worried that you're going to take an L, Virgo or cross watcher. Maybe because of a legal situation, it seems like you hit a wall, you hit a challenge. You're worried about maybe your home, because it seems like maybe some of you are between homes. But it definitely feels like you're worried that you're out of a job. What happened? Did you get fired? It seems like somebody's trying to get you fired. Or it's some sort of misconduct at work that gets somebody caught up and then they have to, that they cost them their job. Some of you, the financial burden feels like it's due to maybe mishandling some funds. If you're linked to somebody that's kind of like mishandling money, then it feels like you're kind of stuck. You might feel that way anyway, or there's a child that might feel this way. It seems like you are stuck in a financial cycle. You feel blocked, you feel hindered, and you might feel like it's hard for you to move forward. Yes, especially with a relationship, it feels like that might be communication with a loved one this week might feel like it's really complicated. Someone feels very criticized, very much attacked, and there's someone that feels very guilty about how they made somebody feel. The only thing is that I don't feel like this is the apologizing type, or somebody can't really make that apology even if they wanted to because you blocked them. I don't know. There's a Pisces that answered your reading. If this is you with the financial situation, it seems like some of you, it's because of the move that has you maybe. This seems like a lot of your money is allocated to one thing. It's the roof over your head. So maybe you feel like beyond like you're paying your rent or your mortgage, you feel like you have no money left afterwards. So it seems like you might be reviewing your budget, Virgo. And you might be deciding to maybe cut out some things that are not really needed. Seems like you're worried about your car payment, maybe, or maybe some repairs on your car. For some of you, please, I'm begging you, do not drink and drive. I see an accident in this reading. I'm not saying that this is, you know what I mean, like a terrible accident. This could be a fender bender, but this feels that this could be avoided. This could be the reason for court. I hope not. But some of you, it feels like you're meant to write a book or you're meant to teach other people, Virgo. So maybe this is you kind of finding out your career route and maybe what's next for you potentially. Definitely feels like some of you see spirits. When I say this, I think you might see benevolent spirits. I think you might see the polar opposite, maybe some spirit in between. I said all that to say this. I think that you are a seer. I think you have the gift of, it might feel like it's a gift and it might feel like it's not. It might feel like it's a gift and a curse, but you get what I mean. You have some sort of spiritual insight. You're able to see things that maybe the ordinary person does not, because it seems like your third eye is completely open. Or this is you maybe seeing somebody's demons. I feel that this is figurative, especially, like I said, if somebody is just heavily into, like heavily spiraling on, I hear medication. Like maybe somebody is misusing, misusing, I'm mixing words together. Misusing or abusing, I guess, drugs or alcohol. Maybe this is an accusation. Maybe this is what's going on with court. Someone could possibly be accusing someone of abuse of a spouse, maybe a child. Spirit, what's going on? What else is hidden in the situation? Any blind spots? Because it seems like that's what we're uncovering, is that we're uncovering things that are being unsaid or things that someone is not, like deliberately not saying to you. Whatever is hidden, it feels like it's coming out in this reading. Somebody might, I'm trying to say, they dose themselves with mushrooms. Maybe somebody's taking illegal substances, like I said. But what I really want to say is maybe there's something going on in the bathroom where you live. There could be some mold that could be growing. You got like a soggy spot, a wet spot, maybe in the kitchen and bathroom. Something's going on with the plumbing. Virgo or cross watcher. It may not be a bad idea for you to get to the post office. Maybe there's a package there, but this is somebody dropping off a company, a service dropping off a package. Something might be delivered, or there's a particular item of mail, something that's coming to the mail delivery that could be very relevant. Some of you could be packing, yes, but like you're going to the airport. Maybe you're picking someone up from the airport this week. Virgo. It may not be a bad idea to maybe drop that book off to the library. If your kids need to return something to the library, maybe you're going to the gym. Maybe you're getting back to workout routine, but I definitely feel that some of you, since we're talking about routines, maybe what you're putting on your list of things to do is to go maybe visit someone who's incarcerated. Either someone who is literally in jail, you're worried about it. I did say that maybe information comes back as far as court. Somebody might have to kind of do some time, Virgo, or cross watcher. I do feel that someone's sentence might get cut down. Like I said, about something being avoided. Liquor, emotions, alcohol, holiday seasons, this sort of thing. Be careful that you're not, like I said, letting your emotions or whatever get swept up. And you're in a situation that could have ended a different way. I'm trying to tell you. Spirit is definitely going out of its way to show you what's in your blind spots. Somebody is cunning. Someone in your situation, Virgo, is manipulative. If you're worried about a financial need, Spirit says it will be provided for you. Why? Because your situation will be handled in a just and fair manner. Your angels come in to make sure of that. This is a legal situation. Like I said, if somebody has done something, consequences are going to be handed down. If this is someone doing something spiritual, consequences are going to be handed down. You are afraid. You're afraid that somebody is lying to you about something, a trick that somebody is using. Yes, defense. Somebody is accusing. Again, there's some accusatory behavior here. And it's definitely somebody trying to pull the wool over somebody's eyes. Somebody knows a secret. Here it is again with a key. A key and a lock. Maybe literally this is something might be going on, especially with a car. Maybe this is your key fob malfunctioning or whatever. Be careful that you're not misplacing your keys when it's time to go, and this makes you late because you're fumbling around kind of searching for your keys. Maybe this is somebody taking the keys from somebody because they're trying to get behind the wheel of a car drunk. Whatever is hidden in your situation, Virgo or crosswatcher, if this happens to be your story, will be revealed. Especially, like I said, if something in your situation is disguised or someone in particular is in your energy kind of playing around with it, trying to manipulate certain situations. That's all being revealed. Libra shows up to your reading. I did say that earlier. I mentioned Libra. If somebody's in a relationship, it seems like the secret is that somebody wants freedom. It's not really a secret. You see it. You see what's going on. You see it, you feel it, you sense it. Somebody does not really want to be in a relationship. They got one foot in, one foot out. We want to talk about some positives. Yes, let's look for some other things that are in your reading, Virgo. Okay. But Spirit wanted to make sure that, like I said, whatever was needed to be revealed comes out. Spirit, show me some things that are going on for the Virgo nation. Your core values or something that make you stick out, Virgo. This feels like this is something that people admire about you. You got a card that says obsession. This is what I mean. You got some outsiders that are obsessed, but not all of this is necessarily a bad thing. Especially if this is you have a social media following or this sort of thing. People are really into it. Whatever you bring to the table. Seems like people are genuinely entertained by maybe something that you do professionally. But yeah, especially if this is you kind of like gaining momentum online or whatever it is that you're doing professionally, of course, it comes with haters. Some people that maybe oppose what it is that you're doing. They don't like what you do professionally, or they don't like the fact that you're grabbing more attention. They feel like you're stealing the spotlight, stealing their thunder. Keep going. Push upward, keep going in the face of adversity, Virgo, is what your spirit guides are trying to tell you. There's somebody that is seeing something that you're doing. In person, maybe. However whatever the details of this situation happen to be. Somebody is saying something that you're doing. That might be the reason for the gossip. Like I said, you got haters, you got people that absolutely love you. Oh, that's what I was saying. Somebody's returning, Virgo. I was telling you, there's somebody that's on your mind. You want to contact someone. I think you do want to go back to somebody. You are online. You are. There's an increase in your following. Spirit guides, what is the advice for the Virgo nation for the next 7 days? There's no need to hurry or force things to happen. Everything is occurring in perfect timing. It seems that there's something that's just really on your mind this week. It seems like it's kind of hard for you to really believe it because it seems like it's your mind, right? Indecision, opposing, feels like you're fighting yourself. Like it's hard for you to really get in the mindset of believing that something's going to happen because it seems like you're very hurried. Your spirit guides say not this week, Virgo. Everything happens according to perfect timing. Let things play out the way that they need to. Don't be overly concerned about how or when. Just stay focused. The name Diana could possibly be relevant in your situation. Keep your unwavering thoughts, feelings, and actions focused on your target, and you will make your mark. Stay focused, your spirit guides say. It seems like there's a lot of distractions. This came out. Have faith that your prayers have been heard and are being answered. Some of you, it seems like your mothers may be praying over your children. There's a miracle. Maybe some of you, maybe you didn't think that you could have a child. Maybe there's something going on with fertility. It could be age related, fertility issues. I don't know why I'm being that specific. Never mind. I do know why. Spirit is giving me that. Somebody in the situation is concerned maybe about giving birth. Maybe they feel like it's their age that's hindering that. No, you guys are saying expect a miracle. I feel inclined to pull one more. Spirit, what is the advice? You got some money coming into you, Virgo. And Spirit says 2 cards. Exactly. The universe is pouring out its abundance to you. Be open to receiving. How did I get that for? I believe I got that for Capricorn, the same exact card with this card mixed into this deck. It came out the exact same way. You are good at helping, counseling, and healing children. Use your skills to help children now. Some of you, it feels like you're social workers or your parents. You want to be a parent. Maybe this is a foster parent or a surrogate, a godparent. It's this sort of thing. It seems like something that you really want is coming through home. I think I told you at the top of the reading, I think that's what some of you are concerned about, your home life. Your household situation is improving either through a move or a healthy change in the occupants. Somebody's moving out. Somebody could possibly be moving in. This is a yes, an affirmative answer as it pertains to moving, getting the place that maybe you want. Virgo, I don't know. This concludes your 7-day forecast with Angelic Ascensions. Thank you, Virgo Nation, for deciding to tune in this week. Have a beautiful, blessed, and productive week. I will see y'all in the next one. Stay tuned for the live readings, which will begin immediately after. Follow me there.